Reaching out to end users at the companies you're targeting is the easiest way to get free information so you can book more meetings. Hey, I'm Jed Marhle with PandaDoc. In this video, I'm going to give you the step-by-step framework for how you can start reaching out to end users, getting more information, and booking meetings a whole lot easier. First, let's talk about why this is important and why it's a strategy you should implement. First reason is they have a lot more time in their day to actually answer your emails, answer your phone calls, answer your LinkedIn messages. They're not getting hit up like the decision makers are. And they know you really have nothing to gain. They know you can't book a meeting with them or sell to them. So really, if you come to them and say, hey, I'm just curious what you guys are doing with XYZ process, whatever it is you help with, they'll gladly give you that information if they think that you can help them out, right? So if you're asking for, hey, is there any problems in your current process as it relates to, XYZ? They'll give you that information, especially if your end users are salespeople. We all know that sales reps like to help other sales reps. So if you're reaching out to these people, it's really easy to get that information and go to the decision makers with more information so you can actually book those meetings. Let's talk about how to actually implement this strategy. So first thing you're going to want to do is look at the list of accounts you want to target and find 1 to 3 individual contributors at those companies that you can start reaching out to. So if you sell to salespeople, look for sales reps. That's what I do. I look for 1 to 3 account executives, load them up into a cadence. If you sell to the HR department, look for HR specialists. If you sell to the marketing department, look for individual contributor marketing reps. Those are the people you want to target, the people who will actually be using your product and that have information for you. Once you've identified these individual contributors or end users and you've loaded them up into a cadence, the messaging is really simple, and I usually keep the cadence pretty much entirely automated. The reply rates are really high, right? Because these people aren't getting a lot of emails, they aren't getting called. And like I said, if they think you can help them fix their problem, they know you have nothing to gain from them, they're typically going to respond. And the cadence messaging is usually super short and sweet emails or short and sweet LinkedIn messages. I'm not usually calling these people, I'm just sending them messages to get some information. And it usually just sounds like, hey, wanted to see if you knew what you guys were doing to handle XYZ process. You're just asking them what sort of processes do you have in place? What sort of tools do you have? Do you see any problems with that process? All based around the solution you sell. And you're just looking for information. What competitor are they using? Can you get information on when the contract renewal is up? Or can you get information on how it's like as an end user to use that competitor? That's the information you're gonna wanna take from those emails and those LinkedIn messages. You're gonna use that to build a hypothesis, and then you're gonna go to the decision maker and say, hey, I've spoken with a few people on your team. I've learned that you guys are using this competitor and these are the problems I've seen. Would it make sense to set up a meeting to see how we can help with this? Thanks for watching the video. If you want more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe.